I'm doing this video under duress. I think I'm going to call the game after 4 innings because I think I was cheated. I think the guy who was batting for me in the cleanup spot when bases loaded and there were no outs on purposely told everybody where he was going to hit the ball. And I want to sue my player. But I thought that pigs lived in the Sioux because the Sioux are sewer sewage. Because the pig in French lives in a pig house, which the abbreviation for a terminology in pig house is sous. Sometimes they say en dessous. That means to be under. So if you're saying to be under, then there must be an over. Maybe it's under and over the ground in the same house called the beaver's house. You can be under the first floor. You would be down below the first floor. Then they call that the base of ment, the cement pond. That if it fills up, it stays. There's a cement pond, so we have the little tank to get rid of that. Sous, okay, can also be a soul, as saying seul, or drunk. And when you're drunk, you are 0.08 H2O away from the spirit. You have broken down the 8H, which breaks down 101, the gateway between 6, 7, and 8. You therefore, once you break into 6, you have to understand that the house of 6 is owned by the letter E. The E is soft. It is before the consonant. It is now an E. We now know the E comes from the E, and the E is in the French world. We now separate 2 world languages from the A to the A to the A to the A to the E to the E, which in French, they explain that the capital E at the beginning of a word is pronounced as I. And when you come to I, it says E. Illégal. Illégal, c'est avec un grand E. C'est avec un I. Illégal. Illégal, c'est fait avec un I. Illegal in French is done with an I. Right? But in French, it's done with an E. Sorry, it's done with an E. I, okay? Illegal is with an I in French, and it's spelled the same way. So it says E, but it's an I. Now, when they say J, they say G. That's G-E instead of J-A. Ja. Ja. So now we see the separation in the languages now. From the E-R, right? E, angel, delivery room, and now it's the emergency room. E-R, air, or A-I-R pronunciation, and inside the word of understanding creation of air is also sitting in a chair. C-H-A-I-R, as in 3 videos or 4 videos ago, when it says C-H-R, 1 S-T is actually saying the word Christ. So this is 2 worlds. So what we're going to show you right now is, Lisa, you said this, it's bothering me, so I have to bring it up in this Friday night, 901, 1009, 169, 13 by 13, 961, which is the reverse multiplication of it. Okay, we're going to go to over here. Inside sour, or inside Sue from the pig house, or also known as a penny. We can also say sure or sir to be sour. But is it a sour sister in the E world? Because U, which is the road of birth, 39539. And so, when you say sour, S and O together, it says half of U. This one says half of E, because S and O looks like 5 and O, and 5 and O is 50. So it's saying half. Half. When you write half, en dessous, which means under. En dessous, it means below, half. D-E-F. Why did I write D-E-F? I forget, but I'm now going to have to look why the Fed, okay, 654. I do not remember why I wrote this, but there's an obligation that to be above and to be below has to be the Federation, D-E-F. It is the very few letters in the alphabet that actually work this way. D connects to E, and then the next one is F. Just like E-R, E-F, E-L. E-L is she, so E-F is part of she. Then E-M is the creation from she, because it's all in E-L. L is part of where E creates 1 and 2 in the French language. Woman, who else? Who else? Women. Who else? Homme. In French, the H is not pronounced. Then we have homme, which is man. W and M. 23 and 13. The difference is the queen that is in every man or every woman is a man. Why? Because the system matrix that is in the minds of all of us is a man. So he fits into everything that a woman is, so they have to put man. But there's no woe in every man, only the understanding of the woe. In where if this was the H would be missing, and you would have ho the woe. But at this same time, it brings to me the third world of creation because of Thurston Howell III and his wife, Lovey. 3 sons on the street in the birth of the time heaven, T and H, the silent H in French. So when you say sit in French, the H is silent. It is shit. Anything that is silent in French, add it in or take it away from any letter that is next to it. Letters in the alphabet, the H letter over here, let me finish 13 out of the third, and this instrument over here, so we have to understand, what was the name of their dog? I don't remember. But that's okay because the dog will have something. Now over here, we want to complete this video. Can you put B and H in a word? Letters that do not go with H. But you know what goes with H? T goes with H. Summertime. Where's the one that I marked over here from the last page? Hold on a second. I wrote, yes, there it is. It was right at my fingertips. T-H, time heaven. 28, the cycle. T, 5 times 4. H, 2 times 4. 5 and 2, earth. 4 and 4, space. 4 and 4, 5 and 2, 96, rotation. The, or THC, Tim Hortons coffee. But it says, I am Ortons. I am the golden stone. I am the golden sun. I am immortal. THC, the golden sun of immortality. 420, 1620. 16 of the half-life, understanding that in clocks we have 420 related to 1620, the same way you say below the 8 ball and you go above the 8 ball, we go to another dimension of numbers. We have to understand that everybody has his own house, but what game are we in? What numbers do we use when we enter into this game? To bring this to a closing, Tim Hortons Coffee, THC. We now have the red sun 27, but the clock runs on 60. Time equals to 47 and 60, 107, 5 times 2, 5 plus 2. Man, 6 makes time. 33 equals to this number here. If I put 77 and 33, we now have Christ. If I put 83, we now have the church in Christ, the church, the red church. Understanding that 47 is the cycle, we automatically need 13 equals back to 60. And what makes 13? 1 second. 3 and 4 is 7. 7 and 3 is 10. 0 equals 1. This is 716. 70 and 42, 162. That's the magic number. 162 is the magic number. 2 times Venus, 81, 81. 40 and a half, 40.5, 20.25. 10.125. The Queen's memory, 10.125. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 55, the Queen's memory. 47 and 33. 4 and 3 is 7. 7 and 3 is 10. That's how we bring that back to Jesus. So now we have to understand the last part of this. I know we're making a long video because we have to end it. I have company. It's Friday night. Pregnancy and birth. Summer comes. It is summertime. Summer in French is l'été. This is the letter L for her. L'été, laitier, is milk. The woman, pregnancy, l'été means she's giving milk. If she's giving milk to her son. The son was born, the son, the half a D that was in her belly, she was giving birth to one side as the other son was born on the other side. Daughters and son split up, born between two sides, and then reused and rehashed to put inside of us through the spirit matrix vibration. However it's done, I don't know, unless they completely duplicate us with their added DNA, and that's why you can't see the gearage. The gearage is right inside of us. It's a strand here and a strand here, and in between, it's one straight strand that hooks everything else up. It's like taking LED lights, going ding, 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 and hooking everything up, putting a little gel on it, burning it out a little bit so you can't even see. I wish I remembered what I just said because I don't remember. Yes, the strands of the DNA. Imagine this. If there was something going straight like this, okay, if it had teeth on it, and there was 2 circles on each side, it would turn them each equally. And the opposites. One would be going to tell the time, and yeah, it'd be doing this. So this one's telling the time, and this one time is going backwards. Forwards and backwards in time, with 1 gear in the center. So we're going to finish off. So this says, because of pregnancy, because the summer is coming, in French it says l'été, okay? Left T, été, she, birth. In the summertime, she's giving birth a child. Then we're going to bring over here. We have one more piece to go on here. That was this one over here. All the letters, the first consonants that you can use are all 26 letters versus the H. How many words will there? How many letters in the alphabet can you actually put next to H? Can you put B, H, C, H? Yes. D, H, E, H? Yes. F, H? Nah. G, G, H? Yes. And like spaghetti. H, H? Not really. Never. I never see that. IH is possible. J, nah. K, nah, unless you're coming from the other side of the country. L, nah. M, Melina, but I can't use that. Does L and M go together? But you can say L and M. You can say, can you say, excuse me, it's H and M. No, so it's no H and H M. I just got lost on that one. Hold on. H, I, J, K, K, H, J, K, L, M, H, N, H, N, O, P, H. Yes, PH, 100% PH. But I'm not writing any of this down, so how am I going to remember? I'm going to have to watch this video myself. One other thing that I'm actually going to repeat, 2 octagons. I couldn't actually make the formation of the design itself, which would have been from here to here and here to here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 2 octagons. When one octagon is turned 1/8, this arm will come into here. 1/8 moves one octagon around the other one, splitting the totality with 8 marks and the center of 8. The total marks around are 8, and 8 is 16. And then whatever you create on the inside. Star base. See, if I turn this faster, it'll look like something. I didn't finish this yet, but it's going to be a person this way and then a person this way. The person this way will be inside of here. Or these are 2 legs. I'm going to put a body on top. We understood this, the depth, half of, half. How do I bring this DEF? How do I bring that the halfway point? I don't know what to say for it. I'm very unhappy that I created a misery in this video. And the misery is for those of us understanding the truth. Because knowing the truth, you can never go back. Thank you for watching.